right, what's up everybody? Ready for today's workout. So we've got a pretty long EMOM for you today, a 25-minute, every minute on the minute drill. So we are gonna get quite a few reps in today's session, which is awesome. So to warm up, we are gonna kick things off with a 400-meter run. So anytime I send you guys on a run, I would love for you to go outside as opposed to doing anything in place, right? So it's always nice to get outdoors if the weather cooperates with us. So I'd like to send you guys on a 400-meter run if you have that charted out, and you're welcome to do more if you feel like getting a few miles in, that's cool. But when you come back in, if you're not running outside, guys, we're just gonna do a 2-minute run in place. So I don't really care how you do that. If it's high knees, or you're working on some pose running drills or some butt kickers, you can medley that as far as I'm concerned. But after your 2-minute run, we're gonna do 1 minute worth of walking lunges. So Charity's gonna demo a couple steps here of walking lunges. I would do this outside. Just watch out for the knees if you're on like hard pavement. So take that big giant step, make sure your back knee kisses the ground gently without scuffing your knee if you're outside. If you have to do this inside, I would just alternate legs. We've demonstrated that the last couple of days in a few videos as well. And then we're gonna do 30 seconds worth of burpees. So this is just a time set, faster athletes, you're gonna get about 10 reps here, but anything is fine. We're just going for time. So hands to the floor, chest and thighs all the way down, and then a 2-footed hop forward and up. Hands come overhead during that jump. All right, so try to sync that up for 30 seconds. Cool. So now we need a timer, guys. If you just have a running stopwatch, that is fine. If you have some of the fitness timers that are out there on the market, that is cool too. You're gonna wanna set this up for a 25-minute EMOM. So we basically need something running for 25 minutes. We've got some common moves here. You guys should know a lot of this stuff. Station 1's gonna be mountain climbers. So we have sliders here in the gym that a lot of you are used to. If you are at home and you don't have sliders, you can use some folded up like hand towels on a hard floor for like tile and hardwood. If you have carpet, you can use paper plates that slide really well, or you can just do the like jump shuffle step version as well. So you've got a bunch of options for either equipment or no equipment variations. So Charity's gonna demo a few mountain climbers anyway, so we're in a nice tight plank, shoulders above wrists, and we are cycling those legs and knees as far forward and back as we can while maintaining that plank. So we're gonna be doing that for 1 continuous minute, getting as much repetition as possible. Station 2 is gonna be a scissor kick. So we are laying down flat on our back. You can do some different things with your hands. You can put them under the small of your back. Sometimes you like it under the butt as well. Either way is fine. So we're gonna keep our legs straight, toes are pointed, and we're gonna cycle through 90 degrees of travel, hopefully from the hip, but do keep in mind we want those knees straight. We don't wanna get into a broken knee position there. So a minute worth of scissor kicks. Then we're gonna roll over and just do some push-ups. So as always, we want a nice tight plank, whether you're doing these from the toes. We're gonna have hands outside the chest, elbows stay in, hitting the chest to the floor and then getting full extension. We can also do these from the knees. So if we burn out from the toes or we just don't have that strength just yet, it's gonna be the same criteria, but from the knee pivot point. Then we're gonna pop up to our feet and knock out some air squats. So we're gonna rack up quite a few reps on this, I hope. So feet hip width apart, hips are back and down, knees are tracking out, chest stays up nice and tall. Do make sure you get below parallel and you stand all the way up on your air squats. Practice hitting those standards here. Cool. So we just went through 4 hard minutes. We are now gonna take 1 minute off. So our 5th station is actually a rest station. We're just gonna do nothing but watch the clock for a minute, grab a sip of water, catch your breath, and then start over. So you're gonna repeat that process for 5 full rounds, which accumulates 25 total minutes, all right? Then I would catch your breath at the end of that, and then we're gonna move on to a little bit of core work. So what we're gonna do here is 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, and we've got 3 different movements here. We're gonna do 3 rounds of this. So our first move is gonna be a leg lift. What we wanna do just for fun is we're gonna grab an odd object, whatever it is. Today, we're choosing the pink water bottle here. So what we're gonna do is basically with a double leg, we're gonna lift our legs up and over the odd objects. So we're just laying on our back. We've got our hands under our low back or under our butt again, like we did earlier on the scissor kicks. But now our legs are joined together instead of separating. And we're just coming up and over, alternating sides of whatever that object is, okay? So the higher the object is, the harder that's gonna be. So we're gonna do 40 seconds of that, take a 20-second break. Then we're gonna go to 40 seconds of knee tucks from a front plank. So we're incorporating our sliders again, but it's the same equipment that you use for mountain climbers, okay? So we want those towels or the paper plates or whatever you've got under your feet. So we're gonna take a double knee and tuck our knees towards our elbows, maybe right through the arms would be nice, and then lay out back into your plank. So notice how she's keeping her back real still this whole time. It's not really rising and falling with her movement. It's just staying parked in that plank. That's what we're looking for. So 40 seconds there, then a 20-second break. Then we're gonna do 40 seconds of heel taps. So what we wanna do for the heel tap is we're gonna lay down on our back. Knees are about 90 degrees, feet are flat on the floor, hands are gonna be on the floor beside you. And then we're basically gonna be holding a crunch and reaching towards your right heel and then reaching towards your left heel. So we're almost doing this while we're holding a crunch, right? So you can see how she's just going side to side. So your front abs are gonna feel you holding the crunch, but then we want you to feel your obliques while you're reaching side to side. So 40 seconds of heel taps, take a 20-second break, and then do 2 more rounds of all of that core work, all right? And that wraps up your workout for the day. Thanks for the demos, Charity. Stay safe out there, guys.